Alright, we're back. And even Chef Pig fucks up once in a while, but it didn't fuck up big time, so I can show you how to recover. So, remember the critical element, not critical element, you gotta have some good bread with this thing. And what I did was I took it back out of the saucepan that I laid it in. Hopefully you didn't get it too hot because it should be a little bit like a medium heat. Okay, so when you went back, put it back into the blender, right? Just for a little bit, because you heated it up a little bit. But what I didn't put in is one of the elements that you need to put in. And this thickens the sauce up. This is kind of a big thing. I mean, you gotta look at this. So, there we go. Oh, don't excuse the Bud Light. So, and my ungloved hands. There we go. Keep them on standby. So, essentially what's going to happen is you took it off the pan after it kind of simmered a little bit, right? That's all you needed, just a little simmer. Just kind of stew the tomatoes a little bit. Then you take your bread, whether it's French bread, I'm using pita bread, which is the traditional. You can use flatbread, you can use whatever you want. Store-bought, nothing special. Tufambe, Publix, I'm sure you guys seen it. So I'm gonna take, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll take this. I'm gonna take these 5 and put them over there, and I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna cut this one up. Okay, it's not too complicated, trust me. Make a piece of pie out of it. There you go. Remember, this is no catch net, no wires, no nothing. Freehand. So, all right. So you're gonna take these, right? Then we're gonna put these back up into here, into our blender. You be my video person, I'll pay you in food. So we're gonna take these back. Dingo, right? The pitas, chopped up, not chopped up, just sliced like pizzas. Put them back in here. You're crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. Put it back on. Ooh, Family Guy's on. And put this back on. Put this contraption in. There we go. On. Lid. Ooh, wait a second. We got on the wrong way. My bad. My bad. There we go. Alright, here we go. Back to pulse. So what this bread's going to do is going to thicken it up. It's going to give you more of a base. Because you remember when I did that indentions, they didn't come out. I'm like, why didn't that indention come out? Why didn't it work? Well, it didn't work because I didn't have enough of the pita flour base in it. So, mess. Kitchen towels, most useful tool. Always try to be a clean cook. Alright, now we're good. So we're going to take this over here and pull this off. Put it back down. Or it back in. See how thick it is now? Look, see? My bad. If I screwed you up, I didn't mean to, but you can pull it off right now and still do the same thing that I did. If you didn't, just let it simmer real low. Here's the beauty of this recipe. If you just let it simmer real low before you start poaching the eggs, you'll get an even temp. I'm trying to do it a little quicker for everybody. So, all right, let's say this. There we go. Bingo. So that's good. So now we got something good to go. We're going to do our eggs and come up and tight here. There we go. So now you get, see how it makes a little indent? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 in the middle. It says 6 eggs, I'm using 8. I like 8. How do you do the eggs? Here's how. I'm gonna show you off camera, and then I'll bring it to you. You're gonna take it. See, now you can see it start to simmer. Turn it down. You can take the egg, right? Ooh, it's popping, baby. It's too hot. It starts to float on you. Pull it off. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take that spoon again. Put it back in here. Just kind of keep the egg intact. There you go. That's all you got to do. Doesn't have to be pretty. Even if it breaks a little, don't worry about it. Might not get 7 in there. What are you doing here, Smoke? I know what you want. That one broke. Shit happens. This recipe is probably a mid-range type of recipe on it. See it slopped out. If some of that egg pulls over, just pull it back. Use a spatula, just pull it back. No panic. Still good. Because you'll see the final product. It doesn't look like all the eggs are poached. It'll be covered with sauce because I came up with a different routine. Let's do... This one looks good. There we go. Don't be so rough with the eggs, man. That's my problem. Another one. There we go. Now I got it, baby. It'll take a little practice. I haven't made this in like 4 years. Just break the egg real easy. Don't worry about the egg separating if it does like I did. There you go. So you'll get it down like that. We'll take one more and put it in the middle. So now we ended up with 3, 6, 7. That's cool. That works. You're gonna make a little mess. One in the center. Yeah, perfect. That works. All right. So now we got that. We're gonna turn this baby down real low. Let it flow. Now here's the real cool thing. You're gonna take your spoon, move up close here, watch. And you're gonna go start rolling the sauce over the top of the egg. Not on the yolk, but on the white, see? This is gonna promote the egg cooking faster, because what happens is thermodynamics take over. And if you got big chunks in there, you're not going to come out with evenly cooked eggs, even though I broke 2 of them or whatever. But all you want to do is just get those yolks kind of covered over like that. Just with it, see? That's it. And it kind of cocoons it with the heat. So when the heat comes up from the bottom, there's no resistance. And it starts to bubble as I'm showing you. So if it does that, just pull down, pull it off the heat, and you're good to go. Now what we do, we get that big old top. And we're gonna put it back in here, put that top back on, okay? So the top's back on. Give you a good bit of it. Now you can see it. Now you're going to have to adjust your heat and play with it. You don't want it popping like that. You want it to simmer. You want it to poach. This is going to poach the egg. So it's going to take a little while to bring it up to temp. So I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Go get a glass of wine or a cocktail. And you got the base recipe. Remember, I'm going to put all this stuff up on Facebook. I mean, not on Facebook. Yeah, we'll be on Facebook. And it'll be on Instagram and YouTube. But I just want you guys to remember, this is a recipe that you can tweak and do whatever you want to with it. So as you can see it, you get that nice steam going through here. That's all you want. You just want to poach that egg. That egg's going to cook. But when it's going to cook, it's going to start coming through as more of a poached egg with a nice middle to thick type of yolk. So that's it. Phase 2 is done. See you for phase 3, which is the serve. Alrighty. Any questions? Send them over.